Assalamu alaikum. This is Nazrul Islam Babu welcoming you all to Evening News. You have just heard the Crown Cement headlines. Now let's move on to the details. In a televised address to the nation, Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus announced that the national referendum and general election will be held on the same day in the first half of February. The Advisory Council has approved the July National Charter and an official notification on the Gazette signed by President Mohammad Shahabuddin. Issued in the afternoon, Dr. Yunus said citizens will cast a yes or no vote on a single question covering 4 key issues. Should the majority vote yes, a constitutional reform council will be formed from the elected members of parliament who will also serve as lawmakers. The new parliament will amend the constitution within its first 180 days and an upper house will be constituted within the following 30 days. Describing the July National Charter as a historic achievement, Dr. Yunus also said, while political parties may appear divided in their public rhetoric, they are in fact united in their commitment to reform.
জাতীয় নির্বাচনের মতো গণভোটও ফেব্রুয়ারির প্রথমার্ধে একই দিনে অনুষ্ঠিত হবে। এতে সংস্কারের লক্ষ্য কোনোভাবে বাধাগ্রস্ত হবে না। নির্বাচন আরও উৎসবমুখর ও সাশ্রয়ী হবে। গণভোট অনুষ্ঠানের লক্ষ্যে উপযুক্ত সময়ে প্রয়োজনীয় আইন প্রণয়ন করা হবে। রাজনৈতিক দলগুলোর প্রকাশ্য বক্তব্য যতখানি পরস্পর বিরোধী অবস্থানে আছে বলে মনে হয়, জুলাই সনদ সঠিকভাবে বিশ্লেষণ করলে ততখানি মত পার্থক্য দেখা যায় না। এটি আমাদের অনন্য অর্জন।
The Chief Advisor has announced the questions for the referendum on the July National Charter. Voters will be asked to give their consent to the order and a set of proposals related to constitutional amendments outlined in the July Charter. The first question will be on election institutions. The second is on bicameral parliament. The next parliament will be bicameral with a 100-member upper house formed PR on votes obtained by political parties. Constitutional amendments will require the approval of a majority in the upper house. The third one will be on political and governance reforms. The fourth one will be on additional constitutional reforms outlined in the July Charter will be implemented in line with party commitments. Meanwhile, Jamaat-e-Islami Secretary General Mia Gholam Parwar alleged people's aspirations did not fulfill through the announcement of holding referendum and national election on same day. He said this in immediate reaction to the Chief Advisor's address to the nation. NCP Chief Coordinator Nasiruddin Patwari has remarked that refrain from issuing a People's Council order and allowing the President to sign the July Charter, it will lack moral authority. He made these remarks at a discussion organized by Jatiyo Krishok Shokti at the NCP Central Office. Patwari further warned that without constitutional reforms, Sheikh Hasina's authoritarians could return. He said the internal divisions among major political parties have created an opportunity for the Awami League to regain political ground. Calling Hasina's trial a milestone in the nation's history, he cautioned that the government must act decisively if anyone attempts to create instability around the verdict scheduled for the 17th. In immediate reaction to the Chief Advisor's address, BNP senior leader Salahuddin Ahmed alleged that Professor Yunus has violated the signed July National Charter.
যে সমস্ত প্রস্তাবনা দিয়েছেন তার ভাষণে মুদ্রা কথায় বলতে গেলে তিনি জুলাই জাতীয় সনদের স্বাক্ষরিত সনদের লঙ্ঘন করেছেন। এখানে অনেকগুলো নতুন প্রস্তাব আছে, সনদে যেগুলো এগ্রিড হয়েছে সেগুলো পুরোপুরি নাই, সেইভাবে নাই। গণভোটের দিন এই 4টি বিষয়ের উপরে একটি মাত্র প্রশ্নে আপনি হা বা না ভোট দিবেন, তার মানে এটা একটা লিডিং কোয়েশ্চেন। জবরদস্তিমূলক জনগণকে বলতে বলা হচ্ছে যে এগুলোতে হয় আপনি হ্যাঁ বলবেন অথবা না বলবেন।
Meanwhile, Jamaat-e-Islami Secretary General Mia Gholam Parwar alleged people's aspirations did not fulfill through the announcement of holding referendum and national election on same day. He said this in immediate reaction to the chief advisor's address to the nation.
গণভোট প্রসঙ্গে জনগণের যে অভিপ্রায় এবং গণ দাবিকে উপেক্ষা করে একই দিনে জাতীয় নির্বাচন এবং গণভোটের ঘোষণা দিয়েছেন। আমরা এখানে বাংলাদেশ জামাত ইসলামীর পক্ষ থেকে খুবই পরিষ্কার করে বলতে চাই যে প্রধান উপদেষ্টার একই দিনে গণভোট এবং জাতীয় নির্বাচনের ঘোষণায় জনগণের আকাঙ্ক্ষা পূর্ণ হয়নি।
NCP Chief Coordinator Nasiruddin Patori has remarked that refrained from issuing a People's Council order and allowing the President to sign the July Charter, it will lack moral authority. He made these remarks at a discussion organized by Jatiyo Krishak Shakti at the NCP Central Office. Patori further warned that without constitutional reforms, Sheikh Hasina's authoritarians could return. He said the internal divisions among major political parties have created an opportunity for the Awami League to regain political ground. Calling Hasina's trial a milestone in the nation's history, he cautioned that the government must act decisively if anyone attempts to create instability around the verdict scheduled for the 17th. With the banned Awami League announcing a so-called lockdown, law enforcement agencies have been placed on the highest alert to prevent any untoward incidents. Meanwhile, the BNP, Jamaat-e-Islami, various Islamic parties and organizations linked to the July uprising have taken to the streets to counter Awami League activities. To maintain order, the RAB, police, BGB and army strike forces have been deployed across key locations in the capital, including the International Crimes Tribunal. Chhatra Shibir organized a protest march from Dhaka College that culminated in a rally at the Raju Memorial Sculpture at Dhaka University. Elsewhere, Jamaat-e-Islami held a demonstration near the south gate of the Baitul Mukarram National Mosque. The chief advisor has called for the inclusion of new and diverse themes in the Notun Kuri talent competition beyond the existing categories. He made this call while distributing prizes among the winners of the nationwide competition. In this year's competition, Priyoshi Chakraborty won the championship in Group A and Shubhamita Talukdar in Group B. Each winner received a check of 3 lakh taka from the chief advisor. And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates, videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvbd.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates over NTV's all popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shondhar Khobor, will be aired in Bangla 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good time.